looks like we also don't have that much to do in Crestwood, to be honest. Welcome back, by the way. But we'll explore this area. Ooh, oh no, that's just a normal plant. I was like, ooh, what's that? It's a plant. Amulet of power for me. Hell yeah! I'm uber powerful now. Okay. So we've got that, and then we've just got the Astrarium thing to do, which I think it'll be quicker to travel from here. And then we'll have a look in the western approach, and then we'll see what goes next. See what we fancy. See how long that's been and how much more I need for an episode. So no. I don't talk to you guys anymore. First time we get that, and then never again. Because I don't like them in my quest log, and I also don't like them, the exclamation marks on the map, so I'm never happy. So we don't touch them just to be safe. But yeah, we will, I think we'll probably do Josephine's quest today as well. Looks like this. This looks familiar. This looks like what we want. We'll take some obsidian. And some more obsidian. And we will explore them. There we go. And yes. What is that fancy thing? Give him these ingredients.
After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh. Yes? Can I assist you?
I have your ingredients.
1 tail feather and 1 batch of intestines, as requested.
My friend,
I mean, he didn't really request it of us.
I will certainly note your assistance in my monograph on the High Dragon.
Thank
I will
you.
attempt to lure her out as soon as my background research is complete. Mistakes could be deadly. The ancient Tevinters wrote volumes on the study of dragons. I believe they had a laboratory in this desert.
I've
If
seen
only
it.
their work had not been lost. Truly, the Blights set the field of draconology back centuries. Deplorable.
Okay. I found a manuscript.
I found this manuscript on dragons in an ancient Tevinter laboratory. Will it help you?
What remarkable diagrams. Are these chambers of the draconic heart? Oh, if only I could read the
don't
script.
know.
Do you perhaps know a linguist? Or a Tevinter historian?
I don't, but the Inquisition might. I'll speak to our specialists.
Okay. I must go.
We'll have to speak some other time.
I like how we just have a random book on our hands and be like, you need a book? I have a book that I can just give you, sure. And then accidentally kick a nug. No. No, don't kick the nug. Okay, is there anything here?
We should look around.
I'm trying. Oh, is that poo?
Quillback guts. Fantastic. Are we really doing this?
It looks like it. Go away. And now we've got a nice new bridge. Well, this looks foreboding. Now, where's the entrance? Looks like it's this way. Let's kill some Venatori and capture the keep. Just
Shall we
deciding
knock?
to.
It will be my pleasure.
That's funny. You guys are real funny. I don't know how you get up there for them. I guess you don't, and that's the answer. Yes, let's knock on the door. Knock, knock! We'll take the scraps, the sad splinters. Anybody want some? Hey dudes. We done? No, we're not done. We're fighting somebody else up here. Oh, shit! Oh, I didn't know they could do that. Ouch. That looked absolutely painful. Just watching that just fall to pieces. Just, you know, me wincing at it. Just, oof. There is absolutely nothing up here, of course. So let's kill this half of the people. Oh. Yeah, good. Good to know. Leave my... Well, actually, you can fight him. I thought for some reason that was Barrack. Which is understandable. They both have those beards. Except I don't think he has a beard. He's Barrack. Okay, I'm not near that one, so I'll need to just... You killed my boy! Where's my boy? What fucking assholes? How could you kill my boy? Okay, yeah, you need... Oh, I don't want to go to you. I want you to drink some stuff. Where am I? Okay, we see him there. Let's get him out. Why are you immune? Let's make him fear us. We've moved quite a lot, actually. Okay. I'll follow you guys up.
How long can they keep this up?
I mean, we've just killed them, so not long.
Should we look around?
We should. Is it out there? It is, whatever. Oh, it might be down there. We'll, flip down here? No, it's definitely out there. If you guys be nice and don't follow me down. Yeah? Oh, it's the dragon poop. I don't really need the dragon poop anymore, do I? Oh, you all follow me down, fools. Why would you do that? Oh, there's a thing here. There's a cave. I'll just have a look to see what the cave is, and then we'll head back. What is this down here? The Australian? Okay, at least we found the landmark. We're just gonna pop up with all the bad guys, huh? At least they're nice enough to do that to us. Is this the way in? It is. So, could we have jumped down? No, it's just a one-way up. That's cool. Yeah, so let's move up the stairs. Hey, fella.
Here, Inquisitor! I am ready to serve!
Oh, that's good. So am I. Macrinus. Panic a couple of you. Let's get you a bit up, and then let's get some you. And then let's get the guy that just keeps following a black wall around. Anybody else want some?
It's a solid fortress. The Inquisition could make use of it.
The Inquisition is going to make use of it. Kitty's collar. Let's place the flag. You guys really wanted to... They're like rushing to get in, and Barrack's just there, just leaning against the wall. Now it's our place. Lovely. Oh my god, I'm drenched. I am drenched in blood. Like, seriously, could you not have washed? Well, actually, it's the desert, so maybe they couldn't have washed. Hello.
You're early. We've barely been set up a week.
I've been here
I
like
have a
the
patrol
entire
out at the
time.
moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the Wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays.
Oh, do I have to go back
I'll
down into
prepare
that
the
cave?
troops for inspection at once.
Okay, what's this about bandits?
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than Quillbacks.
Yeah.
Me. They're holed up in there.
But they have
using it as a
better
base to
equipment
strike at our supply caravans.
that we can loot.
Blasted scavengers.
And the water supply?
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted venatorium.
Oh, lovely.
Corpses in there. There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargas claimed it. Doing a decent job of keeping us away too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements.
Okay, I
to
can
drive the
definitely do
monster
that.
out.
I can definitely do that. So tell me about the Darkspawn.
What can you tell me about the Darkspawn in the area?
The Darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep.
Lovely.
I warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
Of course. I will go
Carry on,
do
Captain.
some of that stuff then.
Yes, Inquisitor.
It seems very unlikely that she could be nesting at this time of year. Ah, fellow researcher, how can I help you?
I found dragon
We
signs.
spotted several dragon signs around the approach.
Most excellent, my friend. I don't suppose you noted the wound pattern? No matter, I'll look into that later. Andraste's mercy. From what I can tell, the dragon has been moving east and will be scouring the waste.
Well, that's not
next.
good.
Naturally, the dragon's hunting ground is full of miscreants. White Claw raiders. They've covered the area in traps for Maker on
Probably to kill the dragon.
Quite a mess.
Okay. I must go.
We'll have to speak some other time.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll head this way. And hopefully we come across them. What is this? An operation?
We cannot continue. The fumes are toxic.
Oh,
The Darkspawn got through. We'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
okay. I figured heading back to Skyhold, what's the first thing I'm going to do? It's going to be this, of course. So let's have a read about some of this stuff. So, reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Captain Rylan. And we've got an enhanced amulet of magic. Yay. And then pursuit through the mountains. Commander, we caught the Red Templars off guard. They put up a fight, but the Inquisition proved more than they could handle. Lieutenant Kestrel. We've got some... yes. I couldn't speak at all that. Gee, why do we keep getting a lot of stuff from the Western approach? Like a lot of operations and things. But anyway, yeah. Stop the war between Navarra and Tevinter. Inquisitor. Through the efforts of hundreds of negotiators, allies, and a few personal connections, Navarra and Tevinter have grudgingly issued orders for their soldiers to return to their respective cities. The contested land has been split down the middle. We have averted a war today. I will add nothing more, for there is no high reward to ask for. Proudly, Ambassador Montilier. We've got a cool looking blade, and we've got more influence. So we need to have a quick look. I'm probably going to focus on some of these ones. I have to admit, it took me longer than I thought it would be for me to find these two. Well, actually, I forgot that I needed to look to translate the dragon text. But find the source of the Darkspawn, I was looking for a little operation, and I was like, where is it? I can't see it. And then I found it. So let's do that one. Find the source of the Darkspawn. Commander Cullen, we have scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it has been difficult to track down their point of origin. They're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are, and our guess is that they are coming from somewhere on the far side. Our troops can bridge the pits, which should allow us to cross safely and find the location of the Darkspawn, but we will need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men while construction is underway. I await your orders, sir. Lieutenant Tamsin. And Cullen with his forces. Building a bridge in that blasted area will be ugly work, but I can deploy enough troops to ensure that it is done safely. And that's just what we want. Definitely. Okay, Commander Cullen, thanks to the reinforcements you sent, we constructed the bridge safely with minimal losses and fortified it in the event that Darkspawn tried to use it themselves. The Darkspawn are coming from ruins that appear to be Tevinter. Per your orders, I am restricting the troops to scouting and guard patrols until the ruins can be investigated. Lieutenant Tamsin. And it looks like that new area is being unlocked, so next time we do some cleanup, we'll definitely head there. Not now, thank you. We will also translate the dragon text as well. So, Ambassador Montelier, I have been considering your last letter, and as I do owe you a debt of gratitude for handling the Cumberland incident, I think I have found something that may solve your mystery. I have an acquaintance in Mithranthos who has a brother at the Circle's College of Antiquities. A few favours, and he may be able to translate your ancient text, but I should warn you, they are likely to be costly favours. Still, this may be your most promising avenue. Yours sincerely, Baron Maxwell Van Serance. So, a favour for a friend of a friend can get the manuscript translated by an expert. Hell yeah. Hopefully it's useful. So, translate the dragon text. Esteemed Ambassador Montelier, enclosed you will find the completed translation of your fascinating manuscript, which our scholars estimate to predate the First Blights. The dialect caused quite a stir in historical linguistics. The College of Antiquities would be most interested in further cooperation with the Inquisition should you uncover more Tevene documents from the pre-Blight era. Cordially, Anaximander Vetri. And we got another new area where I assume we're going to be fighting that dragon, so ooh, kind of makes sense that that'd be the first dragon we do, seeing as we've got to go all this work just to do it. We're not going there yet though. Okay, so we've got some things to do, so we'll also do the source of water. Secure a source of water for the outpost. Griffin Wing Outpost has some access to water, but not enough to sustain the number of people there for a significant amount of time. The situation is not desperate, but if we are to maintain a presence in the western approach, the outpost will require access to fresh water. We should locate a reliable source as soon as possible. So the outpost will not last without water. A few scouts could search for a water source. The outpost must have access to fresh water. A few scouts should search the western approach for a reliable water source. Or this should be a high priority. A group of soldiers can be sent to locate and secure a source of water for the outpost. So they're all basically saying the same thing. But I think scouts are better than a soldier, Cullen. So choices, I don't know yet. They're basically both the same, so let's what have we got over here? All the glitters? Well, this is just for Cullen, so this is perfect. Inquisitor, we've received reports of an abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffin Wing Keep. According to the locals, the mine is still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because the threat of Darkspawn attacks made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place, and guard any wagons that might make their way to the keep? It should add considerably to our income for the future. Cullen. And obviously, because he sent the letter, he wants to do it. I can send soldiers to set up a camp at the mine straight away, Inquisitor. Fair enough, let's do it. We always need more gold. So, Commander, our work continues in the approach. It's a difficult post, but our soldiers are determined to present the Inquisition as best they can. Moral flags at times, but we manage. Knight Commander Island. So Liliana, the terrain in the approach is unkind. Our soldiers would be more comfortable if fitted with proper shoes. Or perhaps a distraction would help. We can see about sending books. They could set up a small library. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like, would they prefer the shoes? Wouldn't they already have proper shoes? Let's go with the shoes.
Inquisitor.
And then let's go with, where's the other one? Oh yeah, the source of water. We'll scout for water.
Let us begin.
Okay, so let us talk to some people in Skyhold. I know I want to talk to Varric. What is that? Okay, Varric.
Something you wanted to talk about?
I would like to talk to you about Cassandra. She wants a book. Don't tell her that I said that.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my book.
Yeah, your smutty literature. Apparently she's a big fan.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to.
Oh,
That book is easily
please.
the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Cassandra seemed to like it. Please. I need it as a gift. Please, Varric.
I was hoping
Please.
to give it to Cassandra as a gift.
Oh, come on, that's just cruel. Even the Seeker doesn't deserve that. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it.
Oh.
On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Fine.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then.
If there was no option otherwise.
Terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Don't make it terrible on purpose, though. Okay, let's see how much we've pissed Cassandra off here.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
That's Aveline. That's definitely
This is your
Aveline.
doing.
None of that. Yeah, I hope you liked it.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
Look at that little smirk on his face.
You're probably wondering what happens to the Night Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Oh, she greatly approves.
Thank you.
That sounds a bit sarcastic, so thank Varric as well.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
I'm her friend.
Completely worth it.
Oh, Cassandra. Oh, at least we made her happy. We're gonna deal with Josephine. Well, no, we're not gonna deal with Josephine. We're gonna deal with the guy who's pissing Josephine off.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Okay, I feel like he's just gonna be the one that's killed the messengers. And he's gonna try and kill you, but oops, he wasn't expecting the Inquisitor to come with you.
Lead the way.
Fool of him. Ooh, fancy area.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Thank you. Hopefully I'm wrong about everything that I've just said, but I feel like I'm not, you know? I feel like he's not a good guy. Could be just me though. Okay, so we welcome your help. This seems dangerous for you. What's your information? Okay. Yeah, we welcome your help. Let's try and be nice.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archive. Contract for life.
Contract for life?
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
Alright. So you are definitely in danger then.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary.
So why are you letting us know?
By its standards.
Alright, so what's the plan, Josephine?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time.
I mean, are you trying to drink that
Time,
through your mask?
during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
So was it ever a comte?
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montily's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I knew this was too convenient.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin.
I thought that too!
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montily's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck.
Oh.
I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Fine. I think Josephine would not like it if I killed this guy because of like etiquette and stuff, so fine.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we'll never meet again.
Me too.
I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
No.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
That makes sense.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you?
What?
The
Oh,
lock's been
okay.
broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Please, muffled yelling. Oh, I like that. That's funny.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Yeah, I mean, is that the first thing that people think of?
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
Oh, I mean... Liliana has a point, but the fact of the matter is that... Would they trust that? They'll know that it's been destroyed and be like, well... You know, would their... Oh, what's what I'm trying to say? Would their, you know, reputation mean that they go after her anyway? Anyway. Let me consider it.
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two paraquets will solve.
I want to go with... I want to, you know, romance Josephine.
First, we need to
So I'm
perform
like,
some
well...
favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Destroying the House of Repose's contract operation available. So optional, dispatch Liliana's assassins or speak with Josephine about the next move.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
How do peasants become nobles?
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady. Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Right. And tell me of the deux paraquets.
Why did the deux paraquets hate the Montiliers so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
A Montilier and a deux paraquet fell in love.
Of course.
The young couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived. It's fortunate the deux paraquets' descendants hold no grudges.
How do you know that?
What if the deux paraquets refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the deux paraquets, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us. It will be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
Okay. And can the contract be annulled? So, you know, with the fact that it's like time has changed?
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
It's perfectly legal. In Val Royaux's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
Alright, so what's our next move?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royaux if we want to make the deux paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the deux paraquets as lords.
Okay, find a sponsor for the deux paraquets. Got two thingies here. So, source of water for the outpost. Inquisitor, a fresh water source has been located in the western approach. However, a territorial wyvern also claims the area, and the pair of scouts who discovered it were no match for the beast on their own. I'm afraid one of the men was injured in the attack. The wyvern will need to be removed from the area if the outpost wishes to have safe access to water. Josephine. So we've got a new operation, deal with the angry Vargists and all that glitters. There was apparently a bit of a fight at the mine, with bandits apparently, not even Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to accept to do so, now that they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the abandoned cache, and any efforts to gather coin at Skyhold will now be much easier. Cullen. Cool. Okay, so we've got the deal with the angry Vargas. Where's the... Okay, so we can't do Liliana's anyway. So Liliana wants to send her spies to find the contract on Josephine's life. With the destruction of the physical contract, the House of Repose will have no reason to keep sending assassins after her. Infiltrating the House of Repose, however, will take time and possibly several lives, which is not what Josephine wants to do, so I'm inclined to not do it with her, you know? But, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I was going to say that there's no guarantee that they do it, but Liliana is also from Olay, so I believe she'd understand it as well. So let's find a sponsor for the Dew Parakeets. Okay, so making the Dew Parakeets nobility is the key to stopping the assassination plot on Josephine's life. The first step is gaining them a noble sponsor. Countess Dion is willing to help in exchange of news about her lover, Ellalie, a mage who went missing after the Mage-Templar War erupted. Liliana, their love affair was hardly secret. I will see if anyone marked where the missing mage went. Okay, that makes more sense what I was saying. It's been a while, but we can have search parties comb the area where he was last spotted. And Ellalie stood for the Old Circle Order. I will see if any of the loyalists gave him shelter. So let's have Josephine work to find the sponsor. And then we'll have a look at the deal with the NB Vargists. Commander, the situation is improving here at Griffin Wynn. Water source is secure and most things are under control. However, our activities in the desert have destroyed some Vargist nests, which has riled them up and desperate. Now they are attacking caravans on the main road. Scavenging from our positions makes it hard to get supplies in for the soldiers. Any advice? Knight Commander Rylan. So, the Vargas situation is partly our fault. We took their water, their habitat. Our veteran rangers could try to lead the Vargas to a better place where they can establish themselves. Or Maker's Breath, I'll send some of our rangers to hunt and kill these pests. That'll keep the area clear. They're always attacking us. So even though this one's ruder than the other one, I'm thinking maybe we just kill them. Because moving them to some other area... No.
Inquisitor.
No, we'll kill. Maybe because I want to get it done with, and that's the only option that we have. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to... What's what I'm looking for? To complete, we'll do Cassandra's quest to find the Seekers of Truth. So we'll need to head to Caer Oswin. So let's travel there. Yeah, she's locked in, so we've got a warrior already. We'll bring Cole with us, and we'll bring. Oh, let's have a look. We'll bring Dorian with us. No, we'll bring Vivian with us. I like my lady. Nice looking place. Lovely and quiet, but I feel like we're going to get attacked at some points.
Caer Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here.
Odd, why?
Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
It might not be by choice.
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Hopefully it's not as bad as we're fearing. Hi. Okay. He had to think about it, but it is as bad as we were fearing. Thank you, but could we move, please? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that works. Okay, so we need to find the dungeon key, do we?
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What strange beliefs?
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones.
Of course.
They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly
That'll be why it's called
eradicate
Promise
evil
of
in
Destruction,
their eyes,
huh?
the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
So, why deal with them then? Why not deal with them?
We have, many times.
They keep coming back?
They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Well, cultists don't sound good.
Cultists? Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Oh, okay. I thought that looked like a Venatori there. I did like the fact that I was just like, no, I'm just gonna stand here and let you attempt to attack me. Okay, this is the first time that I've been with Cassandra since I feel that, I don't know, since we've done this. Oh. I wanted to finish looting the place.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Well, he'll betray them first, probably.
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what
Yes,
he needs
of
out of them.
course.
But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why do you think Seekers resistance?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
You're worried.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are my family.
My eyes are just... Okay, so I can still explore this area. Good, good, good. The Promise of Destruction. What is that massive portrait on the wall? Who is this woman? Okay, we need to actually kill some people, please. It'd be nice if you attacked the people that are right by us as well. There we go. I thought that said a broken sphincter or something there. That was not what it said, luckily. The Order of Fiery Promise. Considered the time in which the original Inquisition existed. The First Blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritors of the Prophet's faith, there were more than one group claiming to represent the one true path to deliver the world from chaos. The Order of Fiery Promise was one of those, a band of men and women who decreed that not only was the end of the world nigh, it was necessary. Thedas must be cleansed with fire and reborn as a paradise. This they solemnly promised. They devoted themselves utterly to seeing this come about. Whether they ever drew close to their goal is unknown. The Inquisition eventually crushed these promises during a battle recorded only as the cleansing of Chino. The cult reappeared in the early Divine Age, claiming to take up the Inquisition's mantle after it had transformed into the Seekers of Truth, leading to the Chantry hunts that did not see the promises eliminated again until the Exalted Age. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Perfect. I always love it when it's Brother Genitivi. He's my boy.
Daniel!
Oh, no.
Daniel!
Daniel, not Daniel. Who's Daniel?
Cassandra, it is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad
He
I
doesn't
found
look
you.
good.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things.
Ooh, like
I can feel
aliens?
it growing.
Chestburster? That's pretty
Can a
horrendous.
demon be grown inside someone?
Savages. I will tear every last one of
I'm
them
like,
apart.
can that happen?
No. The Lord Seeker.
Of course we'll find him.
He's the one who did
If he
it.
lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
I like how it says, but we met the Lord Seeker. Yeah, and that's why I believe he could fully have done this. Then he's a dead man, if that's true.
If we find the Lord Seeker, he's dead.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Hopefully, at least. What weapon do you have on you? What weapon have I given you, Cassandra? There's no blade end of that. Is it just like a big mallet?
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man.
I'm sorry
now
about
we
this.
find Lord Seeker Lucius.
I really need to know, what is this? It's a great axe. Where's the axe part of it? Just looks like a giant staff. We'll come to you so you don't have to go running in circles, don't you worry. But I feel like Lord Seeker Lucius isn't working with the promises. He's working with Corypheus. And that he's like, yeah, and eventually we're gonna betray these guys.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I
anger
can
she
only
has.
assume is the new Inquisitor.
Fuck you, dude. We fucking met, you piece of shit. Just because you were too busy punching an old woman in the face does not mean that... Well, no, you didn't. One of your friends did, and he punched her in the back of the head. But I was fucking there. I fucking talked to you. Shut the fuck up. You have a lot to answer for, jackass.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I'm not.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes.
Yeah, I know that.
We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake
That's not a
the
bad
world,
thing.
to make it better. But what did we create?
What the hell is going on
The
with that
Chunk,
guy in the hood
the
behind him?
circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
Uh-huh. So you help Corypheus. He's the better option, isn't he?
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
So are you.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me?
I mean, I don't like him, but it's the fact that he's got a perpetual grin on his face when he's talking.
Passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
This is not the right thing.
And this was the right thing?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Why do you have a weapon on your goddamn back? Okay. That is actually a pretty cool weapon. It, like, creates it. That's cool. I got distracted, sorry. Let me blow up this guy. I don't want to jump, I want to blow up this guy. And then he blew up everybody else. Just as I planned. I'll take them.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps?
No.
Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
If so, it works.
So, plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Sounds like a plan. She doesn't seem happy.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You seem upset.
You alright? You look drained.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Yeah, it's basically magical castration.
You mutilate mages.
I
always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
Right. Why keep it hidden? You know why they wanted to keep it hidden. So the rebellion was needless? Not really, because it would have happened either way, so I guess it's not surprising.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Disappoints me.
We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry. Not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
I mean... what else is in the book?
You said there was more in the book?
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I hope not, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like we wouldn't, because, like, I imagine the first Seekers didn't either, but as it goes down and passes on, things change, right? People change, different people.
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
How would you rebuild?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
And what is the Maker's work?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Your faith is shaken.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
Right. I'm not going to do the love one. So it's either let the Seekers go, it's up to you, or make the Seekers better. But like I say, I feel like the Makers, I feel like the Seekers were good at first. So she could make them better, and like 100 years from now, they could be worse. But I feel that's the same for all, like, institutions, right? So I don't know. Let the Seekers go, maybe. That's my opinion.
The Seekers are gone, Cassandra. Let them go.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
She doesn't have to follow my thoughts. I'd say still look for the other Seekers. And we are back in the war room. Need to pick up some of our things. We've still got that one that's in progress. It's only 2 minutes though, so maybe we wait. We'll set up these two though. So improving morale. Commander, new supplies arrived, along with an enthusiastic shoemaker, or cordwainer as he insists we call him. It's a nice word for the same thing, but no matter. The soldiers are pleased with their new equipment. There are far fewer complaints following patrol duty. Knight Captain Rylan. And then we've got find a sponsor for the Deux Paraquets. Letter to Countess Dion. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war erupted between the Apostates and the Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash in my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellie. Okay, so we've got deal with the angry Varguests. It's done. The roads are safe. Haven't seen a Varguest in some time. Griffin Wing will keep growing. Feel a little bad about that one, but we had no choice, okay? We had no choice. Okay, we are doing, of course, Sutherland's next quest, a crew of adventurers. A report in Leliana's hands. Sutherland's company have made a request for further expeditions to bolster Inquisition coffers. He seems driven to match the investment made in the group thus far. The goal is rambling, but has potential. A small group is certainly better suited to ferreting out whatever misplaced city, horror-filled tomb, or borderland keep he's looking to scout. So they'll have passage where they need it, the rest is rightfully up to them. They'll have the contacts to do the work they're good at, or commit to recovery, best to let them work, not let soldiers get in their way. I feel like the contacts are the best part, right? Or maybe passage. Yeah, we'll do the passage, so they have to do all the work themselves, but we can get them where they want to go.
Let us begin.
We will move to the other side, and we'll do some of these ones up here. We're there. Oh, this is something to do with... Okay, I was saddened to hear that we lost a party of Inquisition soldiers in combat with the Venatori. As I understand it, the Venatori now pose a significant threat to the area. Our soldiers' deaths will not be the last. The Venatori will expect retaliation, but not from those already felled. I could send a few apprentices to the field in secret. If we lure the Venatori out, the soldiers' physical bodies may complete the task. Why let the Venatori claim more lives? We need not allow them that. So I do not like this, but if it prevents more deaths, perhaps we should consider Vius's plans. Or absolutely not. I can accept that necromancy is not blood magic, but we cannot do this to our soldiers. They aren't even Navaran. Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable with using it on our enemies, and I don't even use that on our enemies, but we're not using it on our allies, I'm sorry.
Inquisitor.
Not a chance. So a friend in Quaranus. Oh, a Dorian quest. According to Dorian, while most Tevinter Magisters are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A Magister contact in Quaranus, by the name of Maevaris Tilani, is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which could see Venatori activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Maevaris would be beneficial, and ultimately could drum up support from other Magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. So, I have contacts in Tevinter, although not many. Still, trading a few favours could help this Magister a great deal. Or Cullen is not in this one, which makes sense because it's like politics. He's not really a politics kind of guy. But Tevinter is a land where secrets are weapons. Let us arm this Magister against those who would oppose her votes. Let's do it. That one is better, but yes.
Inquisitor.
Leliana. Okay, so that is it for now, and probably for this episode. But next episode, we might be doing Here Lies the Abyss. Because I can't see anything else that we need desperately to do. So, yeah. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. I've not gotten this far, so we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully nothing bad, right? Nothing bad is going to happen. Right? And that's it for my latest episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. I really hope you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. If you are, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos on the left that you can click on to watch more of me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.